Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to another round of midweek action of WFO Wicked Wednesday Truck Series, brought to you by Eighmey Contracting. Tonight we return to the legendary Pocono, as we were here last night, for a high-pressure showdown in the tricky triangle. Strategy, drafting, shifting, and survival all play major roles at Pocono, with the playoffs looming. Every single lap matters. Tonight's race and next week are the last opportunities for drivers to score enough points to get into the chase or to get a win to get into the chase. We go into the points right now. Adam Matz is holding the lead with 317 points. Keaton Tripp is second. He's 27 points back, and Jerry Cochran is 35 points back. You got John Wimbish, Richard Holland, LZ Daly, Mike McCulley, Tommy Haynes, Ricky Fagone, Nick Hunt, TJ Lee, and Burt Wilson. All right there. So let's go ahead and get this. These guys are qualifying. I'm running late, so let's get this started. We will be right back after this.
Light the flame, we don't back down, we play this game. Wheel to wheel, it's skill and pride. We're racing clean with fire inside. Every turn a test of guts, fast and fair, no ifs or buts. Respect runs deep in every lane. We fight for wins, not for fame. Precision rules the track right here. Built on sweat, built on gear. Pushing hard but never low. Side by side we let it go. WFO, why freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty taps. WFO, legends racing, friendships grow. Full send, all in, let it flow. This is WFO. It ain't just wins, it's how we stand. We lift each other hand in hand. From practice nights to final flags, we've got each other's backs. Hard racers, clean lines, sharpen steel through battle times. No ego, no shame, just honor in the name. WFO, wide freaking open, let it roll. Chasing greatness every show with the best you'll ever know. WFO, racing hard and keeping true. There's no other league like this crew. This is WFO. When the lights drop and the engines roar, this is where champions are made. WFO Racing League, wide freaking open. WFO, wide freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty taps. WFO,
All righty, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. Looks like they are getting lined up. Let me get my stuff sorted out here. Looks like they are still qualifying. They got 30 seconds left to qualifying. It doesn't look like anybody's going to be out there qualifying. So, let's see. We can get... All right. They are situated. Let me go here. And go here and get her
What's up, man?
special helper out up in here.
Not sure how to take that.
All right.
Although after last, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say after last night, I realized why you couldn't pull me up. I was in Discord, but I hadn't actually entered a room for you to grab me from.
Yeah, that's kind of needed.
Yeah, you're like, I don't see you. I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's right. I never actually got into a room. So there's that. Yeah, special, I think, is the right word.
All right, so we're going to run through the grid presented by Grace and Jade Photography. So, let's get through this grid here. All right, so starting pole is going to Richard Holland. Benjamin Lacey is going to start in second place tonight. Keaton Tripp will be in third. Elsie Daly to his outside in fourth. Nick Hunt will be starting in fifth place tonight, with Jerry Cochran starting outside of him in sixth place. Adam Matz will be starting in seventh, and John McMillan Jr. will be starting eighth. Vern Bradley is going to start in the top 10 and ninth tonight, and John Wimbish is also going to be rounding out the top 10. Ricky Fagone is going to start 11th, with Brandon Showers to his outside in 12th. TJ Lee will be starting in 13th place tonight. Hopefully it's lucky 13 for him. Burt Wilson will be starting in 14th place tonight. Mike McCulley will be starting in 15th. Devin Hayes will be in 16th. Jeff Martin is going to start in 17th place, with Steve Seegers in 18th. Stephen Bryan in the 18 will be starting 19th. Ivan Jones will be starting in 20th. John Sanu is going to start 21st tonight.
Technical difficulties.
With Randy Showers starting 22nd. Technically 21st. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Daddy Glenn is going to be starting 23rd tonight. Greg Parmalee will be 24th. And that is the entire track. So, 24, 23, technically, trucks out there tonight. Although I see 3 of them have not gone out, so we might end up losing a couple right away in the beginning.
Yeah, fun fact, if you accidentally enter in as with a race car to race, even if you get back out and try to come in and collect
Really?
Yeah, so that's what happened. I tried getting out of iRacing totally and get back in. Actually got completely out of the session, tried to get back in, yeah, and it wouldn't let me in. So, and then when I chose to pick the car again, it put me right in. So yeah, that's what had happened with that. So. Richard Holland, by the way, pretty interesting qualifying time. 53.9 53.940. His first lap, 53.941. He was a thousandth of a second faster on his second lap. That's pretty consistent.
And we are green. We are going. And we're going to see how all this plays out. We did have a couple guys drop out, it looks like. So we now have 22 trucks on the track.
I did talk to Richard a little bit before the race. He said this truck does tend to lean a little bit to the tight side. And if you're not gentle with the tires, if you run the tires pretty hard, it'll go to extremely tight throughout the run. So that's the thing you're going to be fighting tonight is tightness.
Well, and his consistency has him out in the lead still, getting a little bit of a gap in front of Benjamin. Oh, we saw a couple guys take the wall there, it looked like. Starting all file in, single file. Looks like Vern's trying to hold on to the inside line, but he's falling back. He'll shuffle in on the corner and then get back in line on the straightaway. Looks like Randy got out late and he's trying to catch up with everybody. He's going to be hoping for a caution, I'm sure. So he can get back up with everybody.
There is a bit of draft here, so yeah, that'll definitely, without a doubt, a caution. As long as he stays on it, he should be all right. It will take him a while to run to catch him, so.
Let's see if we can do a little. Go ahead.
Field looks pretty strung out. They're probably just trying to do some drafting early on in the run.
I figured we'd just kind of go through the lane, go through the single file, and take a little look at all the trucks tonight and see what their designs are. So we got Richard Holland out in front in that 31 Milwaukee truck. Behind him, you got Benjamin Lacey, who's managed to close that gap back up. See his filming the wild truck. I believe he said that was his business. And moving back, you got Keaton Tripp in that 419 Motorsports 26. LZ Daly running. Well, that's a new design for him.
Is that the iRacing logo? Am I seeing it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Must have a default setting on tonight. Moving back, you got Jerry Cochran in that 92 Grayson J Photography sponsored truck. New South Metals. Moving back, you got Nick Hunt in that John Deere number 60. Moving back again, we got the 15, John McMillan, also sponsored by Grayson Jade Photography. You got Brandon Showers in that 23 Monster Energy truck. John Wimbish in the Red Oak. Ricky Fagone right there in at number 10. Team ASE. You got Vern in his Alienware truck. I'm not sure.
One of my favorite paint schemes. I always liked that paint scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really sharp. Bert did a really cool job with the colors and everything, contrast on there.
I think it's definitely better than the McDonald's one he had.
Yeah. Now, I don't know if it can compare to the Vagisil. I don't know where that stacks up with that. But,
Well, last night was an interesting one with Bert. We had Chef's Chocolate Salty Balls.
I missed that one. I was having some frustration moments with the 10,000 gigabyte update. Then I had a digital signature error thing. I had to go through and reboot uploader and stuff. So yeah, that's why I was so late finally getting in. So yeah, I missed that one. Hopefully he'll bring that back. It'll still be here next week.
And here we go. You got 16 Steve Seegers out there in the Buc-ee's truck. Never been to a Buc-ee's.
I haven't either. I heard they're amazing. I will have to find out a personal vehicle. They
Oh, we got a caution.
allow trucks. Oh, got a caution.
Let's see. I see 18. 18. Looks like he might have a little assistance.
Outside of Ivan. Yeah, it looks like he was starting to come down for the corner, and Ivan wasn't ready to start coming down yet.
I rewound way too far.
Looks like they were the only two in it, though. No collateral damage. That's a two.
Looks like. Just gonna brush the wall there a little bit.
I'll clean it. I would turn.
Like they're coming in.
Couple of them, looks like a couple of them stayed out, so it'll be interesting. Oh, we see some we got some shifting going on back there, some of the guys.
I'll claim it if no one else will. I was turned, but not sure if it was my fault or not.
All right, so we've got Keaton Tripp stayed out, LZ Daly stayed out, Jerry Cochran is out there, Nick Hunt stayed out, John McMillan stayed out, Brandon Showers, Vern Bradley, Steve Seegers, Burt Wilson, Adam Matz, Devin Hayes, Mike McCulley, and Daddy Glenn.
Yeah, what does that look like? What, maybe 9 guys came in? A little less than half the field.
Oh, crap. I got 6 of them came in. There's 3 of them in the back that apparently stayed out.
Oh, was there 6? I was going through the pits. I might have miscounted when I was flipping through.
Oh, look. Well, maybe those 3 are sitting in the pits now. I don't see a gap counted for those last 3, so maybe Those three guys are all just sitting there, so I'm wondering if they're getting repaired or if they're done already. They aren't checked out, so they might come back, but... Yeah, because they haven't come out, it didn't reset my count, so I didn't know that they were.
I know Richard Holland had come in. He was the first of the guys that came in there back. Now, there might be mixing with some other folks, but I know I saw he came in.
So,
Benjamin Lacey came in, I noticed as well, a couple of them. So it'll be interesting to see if 10 lap tires, fresher tires, see if it makes a difference.
they get 3 sets of tires, correct?
You know what? I'm not sure. Unfortunately, the way this is set up, I can't see. I believe so, though. That's typically what we get.
All right, so we've got... Looks like everybody is back out there. No. Steven Seegers and Randy Showers are still in the pits.
Something happened with them that we didn't?
I don't think so.
I see Steve Seegers out here. Yeah, Steven Seegers is in the Bucky's car. He's in 8th. Are you on live?
Oh, I'm Stephen Bryan. I'm sorry.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
Stephen Bryan and Randy Showers are in the pits.
Yeah.
All right, pace truck is going to drop down, and we're going to go back green. Green, green, green.
Randy's still in the car. Truck's idling, so he must be.
Keaton Trippy getting a jump. It's always fun to listen to those guys sometimes.
Then there's other times there's reasons it doesn't go out to the broadcast.
Exactly. All right, so Keaton Tripp in the front, LZ Daly in second, Nick Hunt, LZ's teammate, is going to be right there in third. Jerry Cochran is running fourth, Brandon Showers in fifth, Byrne in sixth. Steve Seegers is going to run seventh, Richard Holland in eighth, so he's already gaining a couple spots back up again. Adam Mance ninth, and John Wimbish is going to round out your top 10.
Yeah, it looks like Richard restarted in the 14th spot, so he's already gained 8 spots with those new tires. Or 6 spots, sorry.
Well, we got LZ trying to catch up with Keaton. What's going on, Scotty? B&B, Tay-Tay? I had the stream down for a moment, so I just brought it back up. My apologies.
Yeah, Mr. Holland is making short work of the field here. He's up to 6th already. Looking to...
You know, sometimes I think he likes to do that. Put himself in the back and work his way up. I think he takes it as like a personal challenge.
Yeah, and being Pocono, there's a lot of history here with Richard here. He wants this win. I can tell you that right now.
So that front has grouped back up. There is no more gap. LZ has maintained position behind Keaton. Nick is right there with him. Was. Just as I say that, Keaton pulled away.
Randy, by the way, is back out on the track. He's on the front stretch right now. He's rejoined the track.
See the difference in braking going into the corners there. They've got different lines. Richard Holland now up to 6th place. Looks like Steve Seegers has managed to get back out there. Now we've got everybody back out. All 22 back out there.
Fuck.
Oh.
What's up, Mr. Nation?
What's up, people?
Hey, Nation.
Hi, Braze.
So Richard looks like he was able to get up to 6, but it sort of stalled out right there. He hasn't been able to get any farther. Wonder if possibly maybe he burned a little bit of that tire up trying to get up there, and now they're sort of equalized with the other trucks.
It is very possible. Meanwhile, we got Keaton maintaining about a 0.2 gap in front of LZ, and LZ is about a 0.2 gap in front of his partner, Nick. And Nick's about 0.1 in front of Jerry. So, looks like Jerry might be making a move.
Sounds like women in a shopping center.
You've got these two up on the broadcast, right?
Yeah.
These two. Okay. Got a little 3-wide action behind there. Well,
Uh-oh. I just saw Vern backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
But 3 wide, I mean, that's really
Wait,
nothing.
what?
Because you can go like prom date wide here.
Yeah, except for the tunnel turn. It's just where they got up close and personal with each other.
Second prom date wide.
Well, yeah.
Hmm. Oh, yeah, he was like, fuck you.
Might have had a tire going down or something.
Oops.
Nope. That was
Too
a
far.
fuck you.
Yeah, I'll just. Yeah, looks like everybody's gonna come in and take tires. I'm curious to see if Richard, he'll probably come in as well, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't take that love tap too happily.
Yeah, I just thought maybe a tire went down or something. Maybe right side, pulled the car to the right a little. It happens. It's a thing.
It's a thing.
However, the alternate is also possible. Did everybody come in? I believe everybody came in on this, right?
Nope.
I didn't
We
think
still
everybody stayed out.
have. Looks like Ivan and Benjamin Lacey stayed out. No, wait a minute. Let's see.
Randy's
yeah,
back out.
Randy's out there.
Right behind the base truck. He's probably going to get a waiver on. Yep, there he goes. He's getting his waiver on. So, because Brandon was in it, he's a lap down, but he won't get it. Randy will get one of his laps back. So that should put him 2 laps down. So he'll be the next car eligible as long as he's not in the next caution.
Yeah, it looks like Brandon's out.
So Ivan,
He's grayed out. Oh, Brandon has called it a night. It looks like that's going to put Ivan out front.
Yeah, that's what I show too. Oh, Ivan's coming back in. So it
I
looks
wonder
like
if he
what, that
missed
puts
his
Benjamin
pit
up?
spot. He did that last night too.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
That looks like it puts Benjamin out front, right? With
Yes.
Keaton on his outside front row.
Yep.
So why are we so quiet?
You know, awkward pauses.
Because why not?
Because why not?
Fuck it, why not? So who is the 23? I've been waiting for it and I keep missing it.
23 is Brandon Showers.
Brandon Showers.
Oh, I know him. He's cool.
I can't remember if that's the son or the dad.
I think that's the son.
That's the son.
That's the son, right? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. You forgot to say lights out.
Guerrilla Radio.
Vern is in pit road. Truck is running, so he's probably getting some of the damage fixed.
I don't know that he'll be back.
I'll be back.
See, are we?
All right, so
Yep, we're coming to green.
Yep. You're gonna have Benjamin Lacey, Keaton Tripp, LZ Daly, Richard Holland, Nick Hunt, Steve Seegers, Daddy Glenn, Mike McCulley, John Wimbish, and Adam Matz, top 10. Green, 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 and we're back off. What is going on, Highball? Benjamin holding that inside. Keaton trying to push the outside. Keaton's going to get ahead. Richard Holland's going to get ahead. Benjamin's going to drop to third. LZ Daly right in behind them. We got some wobbling going on with the cars behind them, though, it looks like. So it's interesting to watch those guys drop down on the straightaway like that. Is that just a different line that they're trying to take, or is there any advantage to that? Or
well, what Keaton's trying to do is drop down so Richard can't get any suck up to him from the draft.
Gotcha.
He's trying to keep him, so that's what he's trying to do. The only thing is, Richard had Benjamin right behind him, so those two still went to the draft. That's why he's trying to drop down to try to avoid him from being able to draft off of him.
Am I the only one that only caught a little bit of that?
What is my mic number?
It was like it was really great.
Sorry, what was that?
You're right. Maybe it's me then.
you got that Walmart internet tonight again, there, Nation?
Probably.
Dang it. You got Keaton, Richard, Benjamin, and LZ getting in line. See if we can make it through. Let's see if we can make it through the lineup and see their trucks again tonight, because we didn't make it last time around. We ended up caution. So, yeah, Richard trying to push his way. Keaton's gonna go up and block that. LZ Daly in that 6, as we talked about. Nick Hunt in that John Deere. Steve Seegers in the Buckies. Adam Matz in that orange number 9 that we know. Then you got Devin Haynes. He's in that 99. Junior's Bobcat Services.
How about you?
Then you got Daddy Glenn. Daddy Glenn in the Voodoo Ranger IPA. He's going to slide to the outside. That's going to put Jerry Cochran in a spot to get around him, though. Jerry Cochran in that blue 92. Racing Jade Photography sponsored truck. You got John Wimbish on that outside, and that he's going to get passed by John McMillan. Also Grade and Jade Photography. You got Jeff T. Martin. Southeast Motorsports. Out there in that 187. Trying to see if he's got anything on his hood or anything. It's a good angle, but it's also not a great angle.
So it's a good angle, but it ain't great.
It's goodish. You got Ricky Fagone in that Team ASE number 10. You got Mike McCauley in his Little Mermaid truck. Ivan Jones in his Mean Green Machine number 53. RGC Mortorsports. You got Burt Wilson out here in a Silver Bullet. I'm guessing he had a design and it didn't take. It's usually what happens when he's like this.
Yeah, that happens.
So we're just gonna call him the Silver Bullet tonight.
You're reading them off the bumper, off the backside, the chase view. Okay. Because I wanted to know, I'm looking at him from the rear chase, looking at the hoods. I'm like, how is he able to read some of those small graphics? I get it now. You weren't looking at the hood, you were looking at the bumper, backside.
See, you learn something new every day.
Yeah, hey, the more you know.
Baby steps, Sean.
Actually,
Just a boy from Indiana.
So am I.
I know. Of course, I'm in Iowa right now.
are you back in Iowa now?
I should be right.
So you got TJ Lee in that 34 RGC Motorsports, that maroon and black truck that we all know. Randy Showers in the 21. Looks like he's got the shocker.
Shocker.
Sorry.
Shocker. Let's see, what do we go? If we go, yep, that's definitely the shocker.
What car number is that?
21. D&D Graphics.
Oh, the Ghost energy drink car. Where my
No,
training feed's not updated. Let me see. Oh, probably when I came back in. I have to update it. Hold on.
I'm seeing yellow and blue.
Okay. Yeah, I've got.
Unless mine didn't update.
Refire this up.
Uh-oh.
Let me refire this up.
Got Steve Bryan in that number 18 Moza truck. Toy Story 5. Wait,
Is that person in Missouri?
huh?
The chat, dude. I'm reading the chat.
Oh, the chat.
I'm thinking that person is in Missouri, is what they're saying.
Kansas City, Missouri.
That's what I'm saying.
KCMO. I take that as Kansas City, Missouri. Missouri.
Missouri.
Missouri.
There's no
Oh,
in.
Vern
There's
is
no
Vern is back
in.
out there. Look at that. Doesn't look like his truck's driving very straight though. Born and raised in misery.
Well, that's just hurtful.
Huh?
That's hurtful.
That's what they said.
That's what he said.
I'll have my attorney.
Maybe that's why he's trying to say that's how it's almost pronounced, Missouri.
If he lives there, he knows better than I do. Or she. I don't know who it is.
Well, being that the name is the Hercules, I would hope it's a he. Be kind of
Well,
weird if
you
it
know.
was a she.
2025.
It's
Yeah,
true.
Just don't tell.
True.
saying.
LZ Daly's going to take that spot away from Richard and try and work his way up to it.
Now that shit is funny. Seriously, that's funny. Come on.
Yeah, we're all laughing.
If she has an Adam's apple, we might want to move along. Next.
Looks like Adam Matz is trying to work his way around Benjamin Lacey right now. Go back here and take a little peek, see at what's going on there.
I didn't catch your intro. Did you?
I did not. Other than it was the terrible triangle and or the tricky triangle. Sorry, the tricky triangle. And what else did I have?
Indianapolis.
No,
Yeah,
that was last night.
Yeah, so again.
3 individual corners all forming. Yeah, the tunnel turns Indy one.
Pocono is unpredictable, unforgiving, and absolutely crucial for the playoff storyline. 3 corners, 3 challenges, endless ways for a season to shift.
Also, the longest straightaway in all the national championships.
I had somebody come into the chat last night and say that this is not the longest straightaway. There's another track that has a longer one.
Yeah.
Maybe in the game, in iRacing, like that. All the giant speedway, maybe. NASCAR tracks, NASCAR races, this is the straightaway. I'm wondering if maybe that's what he was
had the longest.
Yo. Talladega's the longest track at 2.88 miles, but the straightaways are not as long as here.
I
Yeah, you got
did
me
not know
Googling.
that.
Make sure I'm not talking out of my ass.
Goddamn well, I'm not gonna Google shit.
You never do, Nation. You never do.
Nope.
Nope.
Unless I gotta fix something.
Keaton Tripp maintaining his lead. He's out there at about a 0.3 gap between him and Elsie. Elsie's about 0.2 in front of Richard. Richard's 0.2 in front of Steven. Steve Seegers.
I stand corrected. Talladega, the backstretch, is 4,000 feet. Pocono's front stretch is 3,740.
Haha, I win.
Yes. Third longest
You
is.
the
I'll put him out on the porch for you. You stop by and pick him up.
All right, cool.
Third longest is Daytona's backstretch at a little over 3,000 feet. Indianapolis. Because that's a perfect rectangle, basically, as far as the straights there. 3,000 feet.
And yeah, I believe it was Highball that told us last night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm corrected. I was always told Pocono was the longest, that front stretch.
Well, I think my information told me that last night also.
Okay.
I think so.
Well, maybe your information is stupid.
It could be.
Stupid.
Meanwhile, we got Richard trying to make his way on the inside of Elsie to take that second spot back. Benjamin Lacey trying to work his way up in there and work some magic to get a spot too.
Last night's winner.
Yeah, he wore out from last night.
That just means that there won't be a sweep of this week.
He'll be all right.
Solidly in the second game. Richard is just sort of pacing. He had mentioned the tires. If you use them too much, they start to get really tight. So he's usually pretty good about staying disciplined and focused on runs when he needs to be.
Disciplined, but look at that.
What I used to get a lot of.
I got a lot
Mom,
of that. Oh.
the wooden spoon.
Oh, I broke a lot of wooden spoons.
I did too until Mom got smart and got one of those metal ones with the holes in them.
Oh, never had that.
Oh yeah. After she
Look
broke
at that.
the fourth or fifth one, all of a sudden she came up with this metal one.
Worst
Although
thing
it was still,
that happened to me. The worst thing that ever happened to me is my mom came at me with a broom and I took it away from her. Then when Dad got home, I really don't. I just remember much after that.
well, you know, your brain has the ability to like make you forget certain traumas. But yeah, that was the thing. That's what I was getting ready to say. As bad as it was getting it from Mom, you still knew not to cross that line that got you the wait till your father gets home.
Oh yeah.
They don't deal with it. And then it's those next couple hours of terror until Dad gets home.
Iron frying.
Yeah, I never got hit with an iron frying pan. And I'm married and I never got hit with. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah, never got a frying pan. It was always the spoon from mom or wait till your father gets home, which just then you knew you really crossed that line.
Yeah, you really fucked up.
Yeah.
You should have took the wooden spoon.
Yeah. All right, let's get a little tied up again with Elsie, Richard. Benjamin Lacey's in with that, and Adam's right in there too.
Battle second through fifth right there.
I
Yeah.
think the people that make those fucking wooden spoons are dual purpose.
Keith's just looking at Merrick, saying, "Go ahead, you guys keep fighting with each other. I'm just gonna try to stretch out my lead here, join my line."
Yeah, I never had any of that.
No? Oh yeah, and I came from the area where you got SWATs in school.
Yep.
See, I was in school at the point where they were starting to where kids were starting to get teachers in trouble.
Oh, so you're a pussy.
No. I remember fifth grade. One of the kids was being just absolutely a dick, and the teacher
Early.
jacked him up on the wall, started yelling at him, and he knocked the board off of the room next to him.
Okay, now that's not good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I don't know what's in the teacher's handbook.
Yeah, that's definitely. I don't think that ever was.
Yeah, that might be outside the scope of what they're allowed to do.
Yeah.
Crack
And,
the shit out of the rats with a piece of wood, but you can't throw them up against the wall.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, that was the first time I'd heard of a teacher getting in trouble, though, was that time. So
No, I don't have a problem with him getting in trouble. That's a little. But again, which is funny, it's kind of ironic though when you think that was okay with SWATs. I mean, that was just a thing. Literally, you guys have been over. Haul off on somebody like their Babe Ruth, trying to send 1 yard, but
Yeah. I definitely had a Reggie Jackson fucking principal.
oh, our principal was pretty solid. That was the worst thing. We learned really quick, don't mess with the female teachers, because the male SWAT teachers had their own paddles, but the female teachers were called Dr. Bustle, the principal. Dr. Bustle, I'm pretty sure practiced. It was pretty solid, knew how to hit just right, and by the way, had a paddle with hold, hit 1 inch hold. So yeah, the man took his responsibilities extremely seriously.
Well,
And I will tell you, as someone that got in a lot of trouble in elementary school, myself and another kid, I went to school with Kevin Frazier. We got called down to the principal's office the last day of school. It was kindergarten through 6th at school. And we got called down our last day of school at 6th grade, and we're both sitting in the principal's office, and we're both looking at each other like, "What'd you do?" Like, "I didn't do anything. What'd you do?" I didn't do anything. Why are we here? Why are we in trouble? Dr. Bustle calls us in the office, said that us two students we received more SWATs than anybody else in the history of the school, and he asked us to sign his battle. I'm not kidding you. He asked us to sign his battle. He goes, "I've never given any more SWATs than I have you two ever in the history of my career here at the school." He signed the battle. Yeah.
oh,
Banner moment for a 6th grader. And especially after
hell yeah.
sweating it outside for half an hour waiting for him. Just thinking, like, "What'd you do?" "I didn't do anything." "What'd I do?" "I don't think I said anything. I don't think I did anything."
At least not today.
Yeah. Mr. Holland has caught Mr. Tripp, by the way.
they have.
Challenge for lead,
We
and
got
they
a
are coming up.
lap traffic in front of him, so that's gonna change it up just a little bit, unless he gets out of their way. See how that kind of works out.
I tipped down to the front stretch. Closing rate isn't as fast as I thought it would be to him, so.
Looks like Richard's pushing the inside of Keaton. Doing a little skating around that corner there. Yeah, I think Randy might have new tires, so
Yeah.
he might be able to stay out in front of him for a little while, anyways.
Yeah. And then you got third, fourth, fifth. That's a good racing. Get ripped up a little bit.
Tommy Haynes all
What's
fucking
going on,
vacation
Tommy?
and shit. What the fuck is a vacation?
That's what you're on every day. That's why you don't know what it is.
Oh. Drink Mai Tais and shit on vacation, and
I mean, you can. I
I don't even
mean,
know what a Mai is.
I mean, some people go on vacations and drink Mai Tais. Others sit at home and drink beer. I mean, it's
Doesn't sound like much of a fucking vacation, though.
why not?
So you're basically paying to go somewhere else and drink alcohol like you do at home.
Well, basically, yeah.
Kinda.
See, you could sit at home and just drink alcohol and get paid while on vacation.
Don't get me wrong, I like vacation. But it is ironic how as much as it's nice to go on vacation, there's also a part of you that also feels so good when you get home. Like, oh, I'm glad to
Right?
get home.
You get home and then it feels like you need a vacation again.
Yeah. So you
At the
open up that
beach
credit card,
watching
you know,
on YouTube.
Fuck.
What beach you at, Tommy?
He's Hercules is U.S. Army, retired. What about that? Praise, I said, what about that? Praise.
What?
Wake up.
I am awake.
Okay, good checking. I didn't hear what they said.
Oh, they got into a little bit of the tumble turn, but all good. LG scraped the wall a little bit.
Then he says, gives a new meaning to trading paints.
Well, that's the idea.
Still rolling.
Rubbing is racing.
You got
As a
Keaton
wise
Tripp and
man
Richard
once
Holland
said.
still out here battling for first. Then you move back and you got Benjamin Lacey, LZ Daly, Jerry Cochran, and Adam Matz. Benjamin getting kind of a gap in front of the other guys, so it's Jerry, LZ, and Adam back here battling out for 4th through 6th. Move back, you got Nick Hunt. Guys are all kind of spaced out now, so besides Ivan right here, trying to catch up to McCulley. And we got a
I
caution.
was just going to say, should have some pit stops coming up here.
Well, you're definitely going to have pit stops now.
Let's see it.
Looks like it might have been, I don't know if they're checking up or if they're. We got trucks spinning around. All right, so we got.
Is that Jerry Cochran?
Jerry Cochran, but that was John McMillan. Looked like he got into the wall and came down.
Oh, that was LZ. I believe that was LZ Daly.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And
then his
Nick was
teammate
just
coming in the
collateral
back
damage. Yeah. That's unfortunate for Nick.
Trying to squeeze through and.
On Nick's truck, he'll have to get that fixed. That's probably gonna hurt him. Probably have to get that looked at.
Team trying to shoot the gap, and just unfortunately, teammate came back down in front of him, and yep, was no longer there. His truck is not sounding very good. You see Elsie getting up here into the corner, slid into the wall, bounced down, and Jerry just happened to be there.
Yeah, and then Nick had nowhere to go. That happened so quick.
Yep.
Sometimes you see it coming and there's just nothing you can do about it. All right, we're getting ready to come up on green flag stop, so you should see everybody coming in, I would imagine.
Like everybody was pretty much lined up to come in. Although TJ and Randy have pitted recently, so they may stay out.
Well, they have to stay out now because they're a lap down. They probably have to stay out. They can't come in and pit with the lead lap cars. They'll have to wait till the next lap, I think. Actually, TJ just got his wave round, so they might have had a green flag pit for everybody. He might have just stayed out. Slap back, maybe.
All right, so once we get on the restart, you're going to have Keaton in front, Richard in second, Benjamin Lacey third, Adam Matz fourth, John McMillan will be fifth, John Wimbish it will be sixth. We got the Battle of the Johns. Steve Seegers will be seventh, and Daddy Glenn will be eighth. Jeff Martin will start ninth, and Devin Haynes is going to round out your top 10. So see, you missed it last night, Nation. When I was mentioning about the Battle of the Johns, you came in like, what the hell is that? And this is what it is. You got John McMillan and John Wimbish right next to each other, so it's the Battle of the Johns.
Am I supposed to have a reaction to that?
You don't have to. I'm just telling you what it is.
Okay,
Just
now
an
I don't feel
acknowledgement. It's probably just got to acknowledge it.
that. Okay.
You'll be happy. Just let them know you're listening.
I'm just saying, last night you asked me what the hell are you talking about when I said the Battle of the Johns. I'm explaining to you tonight. I
Yeah, but when
understand you
said
may
it,
not
I was
remember.
thinking,
Huh?
never mind, my fucking brain's going somewhere else.
The Pimpers.
You know, I say we whip Tommy's ass when he comes back.
Keaton out there racing the pace car for some reason.
Okay, I don't know what this means.
Don't know what means.
65-inch smart TV YouTube app riding shotgun, literally.
Heaton is clutching. He's got a fuel strategy idea. Heaton is clutching. That's why he rolled past the pace car. He didn't want to have to his brake. He's clutching. So is Richard Holland. And a couple guys doing that.
Sounds like you're having snacks, John. Did you bring in for everybody?
I did. Come on by and get some Fritos. Best snack in the world. 3 ingredients only. So I love these things.
What you need.
Green, green, green. Keaton getting that jump.
Corn, vegetable oil, and salt.
Richard Holland getting a push. Richard didn't get a very good start, but he had a good push going on there to try and help get him going again. So Keaton's out in front. He's got about a 0.25 gap. See how long it takes Richard to close that up. You're on lap 51. That gives us 30 to go.
Yeah, that's probably why they were clutching. That's probably, they had said they're right around the 30 lap window for fuel, so it's going to be close if it goes green.
Which it definitely can do. Question is, will it? And you know, the Fritos ingredients thing, the rest of the chips are going to be less ingredients now too.
Oh, really?
Fuck.
Well, they removed a bunch of stuff from like Cheetos and Doritos, I think. I can't remember when that change is supposed to happen if it hasn't already.
What do you mean they removed shit?
Something with the colors and stuff. They aren't allowed to use certain
Red
colors.
dye number 4 or something like that, isn't it?
I don't remember.
You've got companies switching back to what was that? Different kind of oil to fry their fries and stuff.
Unhealthy.
Well, you know, it's interesting when you go to the other countries and stuff, the stuff that we have that they don't. Or
They're
it's not allowed
to have.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't buy it. American food is in the European countries will not allow you. That's why manufacturers make USA food and then food for everyone else. They are separate because they have so many rules about how good their food has to be, and none of the crap that we're allowed to put in high fructose corn syrup and all that stuff. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? If I'm bodybuilding, I'm not going to eat Fritos, but I'm not, so I'm going to eat Fritos.
Fritos is a healthy one, 3 ingredients only, but you get anything else with any kind of color or anything, and it's 18 different ingredients, 6 of which at least you can't pronounce it.
Hercules says red dye. What the fuck is red dye?
That's
Red dye number
that's
4.
what they got rid of. So your Cheetos won't be orange anymore.
What color are they going to be?
It'll be
Probably
like
more of a
like
Frito color because it's just cornmeal.
yeah,
probably
it'll be
right.
I guess they're
like more of a
like
white,
corn,
yellowish
corn
white.
color.
Like enriched flour. That's horrible for you.
What about chili
that?
Fritos? Those are fucking delicious.
Oh, the chili cheese Fritos?
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, those are good.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was in Mexico, you can't even get Mountain Dew or Dr. Pepper.
Like, can't you get Mountain Dew? Why? But why?
They don't sell it down there. Too much sugar.
They're like Coca-Cola. In fact, you're seeing that now. You're seeing bottles of Coca-Cola from Mexico for sale up here. I get them at my Meijer store. I'll get like a 4-pack of Coca-Cola and it just got regular sugar in it. But it's expensive as hell. It's like $2 something a bottle. But it's the old school sugar, not high fructose, minimal ingredients that they sell up here.
See, look, Highball is going to solve every problem in the world.
A highball?
The dude right there in the chat.
I'm just not thinking of a highball. Now I'm thirsty.
I've
That's
never
an old
had a
school.
highball.
You've heard of it, though, right?
Oh yeah, but I've never had one.
No, I have not,
Yeah.
because I'm
That's,
sheltered.
That's old school.
I know it's like some fucking mixed drink.
So Keaton was
Yeah, like
out with a good lead. He has lost that because Richard, Adam, and John have been pushing each other up here. Richard is getting up there right on his bumper now. Getting a nice run on this straightaway.
But yeah, highball is usually like a whiskey. Highball is like whiskey and ginger ale, something like that.
I've heard of
Maybe
an
a
8 ball, but that's a totally different thing.
That's totally different. You don't want that liquid.
No,
you
you don't want that.
No. Well, of course,
And
you
I
still might.
I hear it's really expensive.
You can still use the straw from your drink, though. I mean, you can repurpose
Oh, dude.
your straw.
This is not a tutorial.
No.
We here at WFO do not condone the use of illegal substances.
Right,
This
we
is
are
a-
family
yeah.
friendly
I just
channel.
saw this on a documentary. Just citing something. I had a documentary about drug use.
I accidentally saw a documentary.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Accidentally.
In my living room.
Yes. Well, we didn't have to add that part.
No, I mean, I watched it. I was on the couch in my living room watching TV.
I was casually strolling through my living room.
Yeah.
Hot coffee, Fireball and coffee.
Oh, God, we just need to stop right there. We're going to get banned in Finland again.
For what? Mix of Fireball and coffee?
Yeah, probably. Why do you want us to throw a hot dog wrapper up? I mean, what the fuck is a hot dog wrapper?
Probably what you carry your hot dog in when you buy it from the stand.
It usually comes in a bun.
Yeah,
So you
it's
want us to
usually
throw-
wrapped up in like aluminum foil or something.
That's not going to do anything.
You might get stuck on the front foil and block their airflow and overheat their truck.
That's a pretty big if. I mean, you'd have to be a precision tinfoil thrower. Like
Well, you never
Olympic
know.
class.
You never know. There's a lot of tinfoil hats out there.
But are they good at throwing?
Don't know.
I don't know. Is tinfoil throwing in the Olympics?
I don't think so.
Nah, I don't think so.
All right, so we got Keaton Tripp still in the lead, Richard Hull in second, Adam Matz running third, John McMillan in fourth, John Wimbish. So we still got the battle of the Johns here, fourth and fifth. Jerry Cochran currently running in sixth, Steve Seeger's running seventh, Benjamin Lacey, he's running eighth. Bert Wilson is in ninth with Daddy Glenn in 10th. Moving on back, you got Jeff T. Martin in 11th, Ivan Jones in 12th. Devin Haynes, click on it here, Devin Haynes is going to be in 13th, Mike McCulley in 14th, TJ Lee in 15th, Ricky Fagone in 16th. Nick Hunt currently running 17th, sorry. LZ Daly running 19th. I can't count numbers. LZ Daly running 18th. Randy Showers in 19th. And Vern is back out there. He's running 20th with Stephen Bryan in 21st.
Okay, apparently, according to Hercules, the things on the tracks happen all the time. I didn't know that.
As they get too much, they call caution and try and clean it up as much as they can. But
There are some tracks in NASCAR that are sort of synonymous with hot dog wrappers and causing cautions. There's a couple of them They
But I
will
mean,
see
they
that
got
every once in a
that
while.
fucking fence there. How can you throw a piece of paper over that fence?
Wind.
Well, it's pretty windy. It works. It gets blown around.
It's like a
Some of these
plastic
smaller
flag
tracks,
floating in the
it's-
air.
Yeah.
Eyeball wants to see in-car camera. Come on, get off your ass and go to work.
All right, all right, all right. In car, in car. Do you want from the cockpit? Do you want from the gyroscope, or do you want from the roll bar?
Roll bar.
Let's wait and see what he says. Come on, Eyeball, hurry up. Tight.
You have to wait for the delay.
There's a delay, but come on. I'm old. I'm impatient. Cockpit.
From the
he says.
cockpit.
Cockpit.
You're riding around with Richard Holland in the cockpit.
Oh, and you have to crank it up.
Yeah, but you can't be talking when you crank up. It's gonna go.
Right, go ahead.
Crank it up. Have to be silent.
Yep.
And there you go.
And there it is.
And there it is.
I didn't get to hear it because I have to.
We got 15 laps to go. Keaton Tripp is still leading, but Richard is right there on his tail. He's been challenging in these last couple laps around. Not quite enough to get around him, but he is... I think he's testing. Interesting game of follow the leader on that lap.
Yeah, that's all right. The fuck was that about?
Downloading iRacing again, took a break. I think, like John said earlier, Keaton's trying to break the draft on them, and they're trying to maintain the draft. So
I think he's just fucking with them.
Adam Matz in third, Jerry Cochran in fourth, John McMillan in fifth, and John Windish sixth. So you've got about a 0.1 between Keaton and Richard, a 0.1 between Richard and Adam. Well, that's a 0.2. A 0.1 between Adam and Jerry. There goes Richard to the inside. Gonna try and make a little run. Try and push him to the outside and hold him out there, but Keaton gets into those straightaways. He gets some momentum. He manages to get back out in front.
Maybe all right on the inside of the plate. Run into the two.
What's going on, Mystery Chuck?
That's another thing to watch as well, right? We just heard somebody mention about some possible fuel concerns. That caution came out, left him with right about 30 to go, which is right about the window on fuel. So I guess that might be a factor here. Go screen.
That might be also why they're trying to maintain the draft with him instead of getting out with clean air. Lets them conserve a little bit more fuel, not being out in front.
I'm noticing Richard is a little bit slower in the corners. Looks like Jerry's getting around him right now. I'm wondering if he's starting to watch, see where he's at on fuel.
Yeah, I think Richard's just waiting.
He might be conserving a little, make sure he's got somebody in and giving up a little now. So.
Well, it's not going to be good for him sitting on the outside like that, though.
No.
We got 10 laps to go. Keaton still maintaining the lead. Richard in second, Jerry third, Adam Matz fourth, and John McMillan is fifth.
He might have just got tight that corner. He did mention that these things will get tight on you. You see Jerry just pushed up coming out of that corner, so. I think this is the longest run we've had, right? The way the cautions have fallen. This should be one of the longest runs, if not the longest run.
It might be. I know we had one earlier, I think, that they got quite a few.
Yeah, we had one in 10 laps, and then we had one, and we were talking about maybe caution should be coming, so we might have had a run
there you saw 1 through 6. We've seen it before where Keaton runs out of fuel right at the end. And also, we are 9 laps to go. We're going to be 8 laps to go here in a second. But those of you in the chat, if you want to get your driver of the day numbers in, Keaton's got quite a gap on him now. He's getting out there in front, so not sure if the other guys are just kind of sitting back conserving fuel and hoping that Keaton runs out, or what exactly. They all have the same amount of laps on their trucks, so they should all have the same amount of fuel, depending on how they've run. And how they run is what's going to be the difference. So Keaton out front, probably burning a little bit more fuel than everybody that's behind him, so
Not much you can do at this point, right? You've got a handful of laps left. Just, if you're a little low, there's not much you can do. Maybe just run full bore and hope for a caution. The last thing he wants to do, I'm pretty sure, is fall back to the back of this pack.
tagging the wall on that time around, so that's gonna slow him up just a little bit. Got Jerry and Richard battling it out for second now. And side by side. Jerry might have got a little loose.
Yeah, these guys have done a really good job of staying together and battling, but pulling a gap on the next car behind them, Benjamin Lacey.
All right, so we got one vote for Keaton, one vote for Jerry. I don't know if Jerry's ever gotten driver of the day before. I know he's been thanked a lot because he likes to help his teammates try and get through the lines, but
Johns are sort of battling each other out a little bit, and they've lost a little bit of the connection to the front four there.
got Tommy coming in voting for Devin. Uh-oh. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
Does that count if you're not here? If you're on vacation, it's supposed to be racing?
Yeah, that don't count. Fuck off, Tommy.
Well, Jeff Martin just got a black flag for he
Doing
didn't,
Jeff Martin stuff.
he didn't cause a caution, but he kind of saved it.
Sort of.
Kind of sort of saved it.
Way.
Jerry making a run on the inside of Richard Collin there.
See him tagging the wall, getting loose, and into the pits full speed. So,
Hey,
He might have slightly exceeded the speeding limit of pit road.
all right, we got 3 laps to go. Keaton's still in the lead. Richard in second. Jerry in third. Adam Matt's fourth. And John McMillan is going to be your top 5 at the moment. So
he was just finding the quickest way into the pit.
That's a break. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yes, that's the Jeff Martin way.
all right, so we got 1 for Jerry, 2 for Keaton, 1 for Devin, and 1 for Richard. Two laps to go. Looks like Keaton and Richard are starting to put some space in between both of themselves and everybody else. Jerry and Adam kind of battling out. And as I said that, then they start spetting. Oh, Jerry just tagged the wall, so that's going to give Adam. That's going to move Adam up. Going to start calling Adam Mr. Consistency.
I tell you who else I'm impressed with that I've been noticing this season. Seems to be up front. I'm seeing a lot is Mr. Wimmish.
Why can't I bring Jeff in here?
What?
I'm trying to bring Jeff in here, and it won't let me.
Oh.
There he is.
Nation, put the staging room back.
Well, I didn't do anything to staging room.
You moved the staging room because when I grabbed Jeff.
You moved the staging room again. You did that last time you tried to bring me in.
Oh, fuck it. It's fine sitting there for right now.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Right?
Now, I touched that wall the last lap before that, coming out saved it, and I was like, oh, that's great. And then the second one, I just couldn't turn it. Kind of sucked here, though.
I told him you went in the Jeff Martin way.
Hey, good run, guys.
By the way, Keith triple in that race.
For all the glory.
Yeah, we kind of figured that part.
Hey, good race, guys. Good race there, Richard. I was trying everything. You too, man. I saw that. I was too.
All right, so let's get the. Where'd my overlays go? Where'd my overlays go?
You know, man, always fun.
Here is the top 10. Let's see where your driver ended.
Congrats, Keaton. Great race, everyone. I did really have to pee, so it didn't hurt my feelings.
See, I told you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Told you. I wonder why I went flying in there. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Well, I've got
That's
the
right.
beer sitting in front of me open, so I mean, I'm gonna have to pee at some point.
Well, it's in the rule book. I mean, if you have to come in quick, come in quick.
The women never like to hear that.
Sounds like my ex.
Oh, god damn.
All right, well, let's see.
Just get in and get out. Just get it over with.
That's why she's there.
That's what I like to hear.
All right, Adam Matt, sir, do you have a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
Well, sir, luck be on your favor there at the end. We saw Jerry kind of tag the wall, and that gave you the opportunity to get in and get around, and that gave you the podium third spot tonight.
Yeah, I can't complain too much. I feel like I've struggled at Pocono both last night and tonight, and to get a third, I'm a little surprised. But he definitely. I was trying to help Jerry, but yeah, he just hit the wall, and I had a little bit of front wheel damage from earlier trying to. I just watching everyone else get squirrely off the corner, and then I screwed up and tagged the wall. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it's there for.
Right.
Well, I mean, you may not have felt you had a great race, but you know, you ended up in third, Mr. Consistency. I mean, you're leading in the points. You've got this will just help out, try and help you keep in front of Keaton.
Yeah, I'm definitely banking those points. I think I probably lost 2 or 3 points, so I'll take that. I think I got 20 something. Yeah, I'm gonna
You had
need
a 20.
those.
You had a 27-point lead coming into the race before
Yeah,
today.
so yep. So I think it's Talladega, right? Next.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be pretty happy to have those points. I'll have to see how many people start the race, and then I'll count it out and figure out, okay, am I good? Because if I get in a pile up, you never know. So, but I'd much rather have the 27 or 25 point, whatever it is. I'd much rather have that maybe than be behind.
No,
I
absolutely.
mean, yeah, being ahead is better than being behind.
Heck yeah. I gotta say
Unless you're
too.
golfing.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Keaton, isn't this 4 in a row for Keaton? I think it is.
Cheater.
I don't know if it's 4 in a row. Let me see here quick.
Here, I
Yeah,
can tell
yeah, it
too.
is. Yep, this is 4 in a row.
That's
Echo
amazing.
Park, Atlanta, Watkins Glen, Michigan. So you can't even say it's a specific track type. He's just winning on all of them.
Yeah, and we're so bunched up too. I mean, it feels kind of like partially a drafting track, but yet he's still dominating or getting the win. So I mean, kudos.
Cheater.
I mean, that's incredible. 4
Yeah,
in
it's
a
number
row.
5. 5 for him total.
Yeah.
4 plus
Dang.
the Vegas win earlier this season.
Yeah, I
Well,
had-
he's fondling himself watching Pocono races. I get it.
I do that from time to time.
Yeah, we know.
Wow.
Hey, shut up, Jeff.
You got a full booth up here tonight, Adam.
Oh, yeah.
it sounds pretty rowdy.
Yeah, and I don't want to hear about your tag in the wall a little bit, Adam. I made the left turn to Albuquerque. It's just straight on down.
Yeah, we went back. We went back and focused on that one too. We watched it, so because we were watching and we saw somebody go side in the wall and then go into the pit. So we rewound and went back and watched that one firsthand. So
I don't even know why they would give me a speeding penalty. That's fucking ridiculous.
But yeah, that's good consistency on the run, man. That gives you 9 top 10s and 9 races. You can't get much better than that.
Yeah, I'll take it. I mean, that's
And that'll be what, 6 top 5s now, because you had 5 coming in tonight. So 6 top 5s and 9 top 10s. The top 10 every race this season, you finish top 10. That's
pretty good, especially with the amount of cautions that we've seen and all the different interactions between everybody. You know, to maintain top 10 through every race. That's why we say we're going to start calling you Mr. Consistency.
Nice. Well, that's the only way I'm going to be able to compete with Keaton. He's winning all the races, so I gotta do something.
Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's P3 besides the wall and Jerry?
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, thanks for the car, for the truck not falling apart when I hit that wall, because my steering wheel had a weird, funny feeling after that. But yeah, thanks for the league, WFO, everything on that side. Admins for making it fun. Grace and Jade Photography, New South Metals, Jerry again, as you said, and then John McMillan in this race, also my other teammate. So they helped me out. We tried to work together. It was really tough because you got so tight, when you were behind someone. So even trying to work together was really difficult. But yeah, thanks to you guys for doing the broadcast too.
I mean, it was mostly me, but whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a good finish for your team then. You guys had a good solid finish all around.
Yep. Top fives. Yep.
All right, sir. Well, congratulations on your P3, and next week in Talladega, we will see you there, and hopefully we'll see you back up here.
Yep. I'll try. Thanks.
Take care, bud.
All right. You guys aren't coming up here for me tonight. I got to get them myself.
Oh, poor baby.
Mr. Richard Holland. You got a
Mr.
copy?
Bridesmaid. Always a
Oh.
bridesmaid.
Always a bridesmaid, never a groom. Story of my life.
Wait, that's
Oh,
bullshit.
my fucking word.
I remember a couple of seasons where Richard was up front every fucking night.
Never happened.
Bullshit.
Yeah, it
What's
did
that-
a lot.
What's that,
I don't.
what's that little boy on Facebook say? Bullshit.
Who in the hell's this guy? Who let this guy in here, anyways?
I don't know. I didn't.
If you had to
No,
I was
guess,
talking about you, Nation.
No, Brazen
Oh,
brought me
I thought you were talking about Jeff.
Brazen brought me up here, and then Nation moved the staging room around.
Nah.
Nation was trying to bring him up, was having troubles, ended up moving the staging room.
I was remodeling. Fuck you.
Christ.
do you
Just
have a
mad.
win in WFO here, Richard?
What's that?
Do you have a win here in WFO in Pocono? Have you won here before? I'm trying to think.
Not
I
even
don't.
knowing, but I'd say yeah.
I don't remember even I think I only remember racing here like maybe one other time.
I don't
In
remember
WFO.
yesterday.
Yeah, and I think that was the time, right, when the ARCA car, when you were leading, and then the other guy took you out, and then some other goofball got the win. I don't know who that guy was.
Probably.
I
I
think
don't
you're
know.
broadcasting now. That was the one I won. I'm pretty sure you got taken out in the tunnel turn right after. But yeah, we didn't run a lot here. That's why I was gonna say I was telling him earlier. It's like I think Richard really wants to get a win here because I don't think you got one in WFO here. And you got cheated out
Probably
of that
not.
one. Yeah,
Probably not. Probably not. Yeah, this was. Yeah, this I wanted this one. I just had a lot of speed in the truck. Felt good all night, and I knew Keaton was going to be hard to get around. Though he's so tough, to race and to pass and.
Cheater.
Yeah,
But
did tires start to go for you at the end there? How were the tires? You had mentioned earlier you thought they would tend to go to tight there towards the end of the run.
yeah, oh yeah. The thing, yeah, if you overdrove the corners, it could even get loose off. But yeah, it was really tight if you were behind somebody. So then you had that. I was trying not to like use the draft and pull right up to his bumper getting in the corners because the thing just wouldn't even turn in the corner. So, but it's hard when someone's behind you because if you lift and they don't, they get that run, then they dive bomb you. So it was a game of like cat and mouse all the time. Like how hard do you want to push, and you couldn't pass on the bottom. So it was a waste of time to take advantage of that run and go to the inside because you just couldn't make the pass. I mean, you guys probably saw that all night, but yeah, the tires went away, and I'm sure Keaton's was too. I think he was driving pretty hard. I know I was, and I wanted to try to get around him. Had a pretty good run on him there a couple times. Got on the inside, but I felt like I was going to clear him in one time, but it didn't happen.
Where were you at on fuel? Was fuel a concern at all towards the end?
No, we had plenty of fuel. I think I had like a couple laps to the good, I think.
Because it looked like you two were clutching there before the last start behind the pace car.
Oh, absolutely.
Just to make sure, just in case.
Yeah.
I was curious if that was a concern.
At that point, it was very close. It looked like it was very, very close. But I think just the way the laps play out, and you're off the throttle quite a bit, getting in the corners, and then as the tires wear, you're off the throttle a little bit more, and you know what I mean. Fuel mileage gets a little bit better over the course of whatever that was, 31 laps or whatever that run was there. We ended up saving like a lap or two.
Nice. No, it's a good run, man. Like I said, I had mentioned to Brazier earlier at the beginning of the race. Is like, yeah, I'm telling you, Richard wants this. Well, great qualifier too, by the way. Both your lap times were within a thousandth of each other on qualifying. So I knew you were going to be good and consistent and solid here. So, and I told him, I was like, trust me, Richard wants this one, probably more than any others right now.
Yeah,
Or at least
I
one of
did.
them.
Yeah, I did want this win really bad, but it felt really great out front early when I was out front. I was able to really kind of dictate how hard I wanted to push even, and just the clean air on the nose of the truck was just a unbelievable difference.
So
Um,
that was a difference maker. That position was
oh,
a
huge.
ton.
Huge. I mean, it's not that the truck handled great even out front, but it's just the difference of being out front versus being behind somebody was night and day. The thing was just plowing if you were behind someone. You couldn't run the same line. If you were directly behind him, the thing would just go straight in the wall off the corner. Just wouldn't even turn. So it was a huge advantage to be the leader.
That's I that's yeah, that's got to be tough, especially at Pocono. There's not a lot of, it's like you said. I saw a couple times that Jerry had gotten underneath you in Lincoln one, and you had just were able to roll around on the outside and keep that momentum and really kind of stall out on the bottom. It looked like.
Yeah, at that point, all you got to do is just make sure you don't overdrive the center and overdrive the entry and don't overdrive the center, and you should be able to clear them off the exit if you're on the outside. So, yeah, I mean,
Well, we saw that
that's
several times between you and Keaton. Also, you were trying to get around him, and you had some really good runs. And then you'd get in front of him just a little bit, and you got him out of the corner, and he'd have that momentum and just take it back. So
yeah. So what happens on the bottom especially a place like this is the corners are so flat that you don't have that banking, so you get down there and you just can't get on the throttle. You just can't get back to it because it won't turn basically. And so, other than getting on it and sliding up in the guy that's on the outside, I mean, you have to wait on it and wait on it, and the guy on the outside he just gets that momentum. Even if you get on it at the same time, he's going to have that momentum on the outside on the exit. So, but yeah, it's tough. I don't know. I can't complain. We finished fourth last night and second tonight. Sat on the pole tonight. I have this first pole I think I've had in 3 seasons. So pretty good
That's
run.
what she said.
That's what she told you. I know. That's what she told you, Nation.
Nation's here,
Hello.
the color man of the broadcast.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's P2, Richard?
Yeah, I just want to thank you guys and doing the broadcast so we can go back and watch these things. All of our friends and family and fans that watch like to go back and watch these things. And thank John for coming in and being in the booth. Adds a little something to it. I'm sure it helps you, Brazy, too. Finding things to
Absolutely.
talk about and conversations. And I've watched a couple that you guys have done. It really does add something to it. It's entertaining. So. Yeah, just want to thank the guys for running the league, everything that goes into it. Free league, you know, the thankless job doing these things, setting this stuff up, doing the points, dealing with all the bullshit. And these guys do it so we have a place to race. So, and just the drivers and everybody that we race against, and my teammates Rick and TJ there. He's part teammate when he wants to race with us, but now he hangs out with us a bunch. And yeah, just want to thank you guys. Appreciate it, and good racing.
Well, thanks,
All
man.
Congratulations on
just sitting here.
P2 and congratulations on P2, Richard.
Over here.
We'll see you next week in Dega.
I appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll see you.
Yeah.
Take care, bud.
Later,
See you,
man.
Nation. Later, guys.
All right. So then we're gonna move on to this man right here.
This guy again.
This guy again.
Again, what the
somebody
fuck?
new.
How's it going, fellas?
Need somebody new.
Somebody
same
unplug his
questions every
computer.
week.
I tried to lose it there earlier by hitting the wall of the tunnel turn. Gave Richard the inside for a bit.
Can't we just replay one of the last 4 weeks?
Yeah, no shit. We don't even to sit here and do this shit. Just replay it.
No, congrats on the win, man. It's really impressive.
71 of the 80 laps you led.
Yeah, it's I can't believe I led that many laps. Honestly, I kind of didn't even realize. Honestly, yeah, I took the lead there when Richard pitted on that first caution. Just kind of held on to it. The cautions kept falling at the right time before the pit window, so I just had to maintain basically and use that clean air to my advantage and make sure if anyone got to my inside, I'd pinch them as hard as I could so they'd get tight and I'd fly away off the outside. I mean, this truck was tight. Like there was not much you could really do if you got to somebody's inside. You about had to wreck them. It's like it was definitely like a plow truck tonight. That's for sure.
Well, and we saw in that last restart, we were talking to Richard about it, but then that last restart, you were racing the pace car and then clutching it and stuff. Were you a little worried if you were going to have enough fuel?
Yeah, I think I had an extra lap of fuel at the end there, as I was just doing it just in case. I just wanted to have as much fuel as possible there. So yeah,
Didn't want a repeat of other incidents.
Didn't want to risk it.
Yeah, somebody tried to woo you up here going, now this is usually the time where Keaton runs out of gas with 1 lap to go.
Yeah, luckily I had an extra lap of fuel to do some burnouts tonight. So
Yeah, and that's impressive too, man. That's 4 in a row, 4 wins in a row. That's pretty impressive for a total of 5 on the season, but the last 4 have been in a row.
yeah, I honestly can't believe I've done that either. I did that last year in Xfinity in the playoffs, and hopefully I'm not using my luck up right now because I gotta do that in the playoffs yet. So
Well, you
but
know what
yeah,
it is.
What's that?
Your teammates aren't here to wreck you.
Yeah, that is true. Tell them not to race. But I'm gonna need them next week because we're gonna be drafting, be doing some pack racing. So
And then on top of all of that, you got the win, 4th in a row, and you did end up getting driver of the day again. There was actually quite a few votes this week, so you ended up getting the most and getting driver of the day again.
Sweet. Thank you
So
guys.
congratulations on that. And you got first. You got anybody you want to thank for tonight?
Yeah, thank you guys putting on the broadcast and the races, and thank Mom and Dad watching. Rylan, he hopped in on Discord to spot the last 10 laps or 20 laps or so. So thank him and Andrew and Austin.
All right. Well, anybody else got any questions? Comments?
Nation,
I
I know
think
you
of
got
something new to ask him from the last couple of
Right?
Yeah, I mean, we ran out of questions for him.
Yeah, well, you did gain probably what 2 more, I think, on Adam. Not a lot, but it's baby steps.
Yeah.
Slowly. And next week's Talladega.
Yeah, that is true. We'll see if we can get the regular season.
I think the next question would be like, "Hey, Keaton, how'd you do in high school?"
Not good.
We don't have anything else.
Well, congratulations on your win again tonight, and we'll see you next week in Dega.
Yep, thank you guys. See you guys next week.
Take care, bro.
Congrats, man. Yeah, good run. Congratulations.
Yep, thank you. See ya.
All right, now, Nation, don't go anywhere.
I'm sitting right here.
Okay. You got any final thoughts?
Yeah, but you don't want to hear them.
Yeah, have any final thoughts? Could be okay on the broadcast.
Oh, no. John, do you have any final thoughts?
No, good race. Yeah, congrats again to Keaton. I mean, again, that's a pretty cool feat, 4 in a row. With this amount of talent in this league, and guys that have been here for a while, and everybody's stepping up, everybody's getting faster. It's it's pretty impressive to be able to come out and win those. Richard had a shot for a while, but like you said, once you get in the lead, he goes, that was a big factor. It's pretty hard to get around that guy. So, no,
Yeah.
Good race. Not too many cautions. It's a good, solid race.
Absolutely.
It'll be
We're
interesting next week.
here.
Yep. Now it's just go to Talladega next week and
See
if
how
you can
many make
survive
it.
the big one. Yeah.
And
See what kind of
get
attrition
up.
it is. Yeah. not that Keaton would be planning against anything for Adam or anything, but
Mm.
no. Yeah, good race.
well, gentlemen.
Uh,
Well, I should
gentlemen,
say.
who the fuck are you talking
I
to?
was just gonna say. Well, John and Nation,
Oh,
or
dude,
gentlemen
seriously?
and Nation.
I mean, you're not wrong.
We're going to wrap things up here tonight. So, on behalf of WFO Racing, Eighmey Construction, and all of the racers, John Snew and
Contracting.
Nation. What?
I think he said Eighmey Contracting.
Eighmey Contracting. You
Eighmey
see, it's written
Contracting.
right there. You,
Okay, got
you
it.
see it
I
right there?
understand. Got it. Eighmey Contracting.
Just trying to help.
Yes, I get it.
Are you?
I'm special. Anyways, on behalf of all those people and all the racers, and thank you to all of the viewers that have been out here. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification bell so you hear when we get notified when we go live next time, which will be next week in Dega. We will see you then. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Much love, and later on, everybody.
See you.